Hello everyone and welcome back to another Witcher video. Today we will be talking about Yennefer and Geralt and how they met each other to give some clarity to the people who have only played the game. So in case you have not guessed yet, this video will contain spoilers from the Last Wish book. Now sit back, relax, maybe get yourself a glass of soda and hopefully enjoy this video. One day in the morning, Dandelion and Geralt were trying to catch fish for breakfast, but instead of catching fish, they hooked up a weird sealed vase. Dandelion impulsively tried to open the vase while ignoring Geralt's warnings, which resulted in a struggle between them. The vase fell on the ground and red mist escaped from the artifact. A genie, or djinn, materializes before them, and while a normal reaction will be fleeing or looking for cover, the brave but stupid Dandelion proceeds to ask for 3 wishes. But the djinn did not seem to listen and attacked Dandelion. Geralt tried everything to save him and succeeded after shouting an exorcism. But the damage had already been done and Dandelion urgently needed medical attention. After traveling for one day, they arrive at Rinde in the evening, where they stayed at the gatehouse for the night because they weren't allowed to pass the gate between dusk and dawn without a letter of safe conduct. They meet 2 elves named Erdil and Caridian, together with a half-elf knight Vratimir, who informs Geralt about the only mage within the city, the sorcerer Yennefer von Vengerberg, who was staying in a sanctuary provided by Bo Baran, a merchant ambassador. At dawn, Geralt went to the house and entered it after a little brawl with the guard. In the basement he meets the ambassador, who is really intoxicated and asks Geralt to fetch Yennefer some apple juice. As he heads to Yennefer's bedchamber with the carafe in hand, he notices the scent of lilac and gooseberries intensifying. The Witcher encounters Yennefer sleeping, and waking her up only seemed in vain because Geralt got asked to leave right away. But being as persistent as he is for Dandelion, he convinces Yennefer to help him, but only after a bath. Geralt can't help but noticing how beautiful Yennefer is, but he is also aware of the fact that it might be a spell because sorcerers are often not that pretty by nature. But he puts those thoughts away because he'd rather just admire her while they talk in more detail about Dandelion's condition. Back at Erdil's inn, the Witcher has a conversation with Caridian while they are waiting to hear about the condition of Dandelion. After a while, Geralt is told by Yennefer to come upstairs, and again he couldn't help but noticing the smell of lilac and gooseberries on the way there, which made him subconsciously happier. Dandelion is sleeping euphorically and safe, so the only thing that's left is the discussion about the payment. While Geralt wants to take Dandelion to safety first and then pay, Yennefer wants it right now, and before he knows it he is trapped in a room with magic and is paralyzed. After a last failed attempt to convince Yennefer, Geralt passes out. Slowly waking up, Geralt finds himself in prison with Caridian, unaware of the time that has passed by during his sleep. Apparently, Geralt went on a rampage because of Yennefer's spell during his sleep, victimizing anyone who has ever insulted her. During their reflection of what has happened, 3 guards walk in who then proceed to beat up Geralt. After some punches in the stomach, Geralt expresses a wish for one of the guards to burst, and surprisingly, he does. A while later, the elf and Geralt are in confrontation with the town's mayor Neville and a priest named Crab. It is obvious that the situation looks dire for Geralt, but before the Major is able to make a statement, Dandelion suddenly falls into the room from a portal made by Yennefer. The bard shouts that the Witcher is innocent and wishes that everyone believes him, but before Dandelion has a chance to explain himself properly, they notice that Yennefer has lured the genie to town, trying to capture his amazing powers. Yennefer underestimated the power of the genie though, and they now find it attacking the town. Geralt rushes to Yennefer in order to save her, but the sorceress does not accept his help because she's still trying to trap the genie. The Witcher tries to talk some sense in Yennefer, but it is in vain. But then Geralt realizes something, which was that the genie was fulfilling his wishes, namely the guard bursting and the attempted exorcism. Because the genie was waiting for the last wish,
He said it!
he could not be captured, and thus Geralt needed to decide his final wish quickly. Moments later, the genie vanishes and there is silence in the town. Yennefer finds herself in the arms of the Witcher under the rubbish of the inn, and they start to make love. And that is how the relationship between Yennefer and Geralt began. In my opinion, a very nice chapter to read from the books. I really like making these videos and I do intend to make more summaries from the books. So if you have any feedback, suggestions or questions, feel free to comment them down below. My name is Glacial and I hope you have an awesome day.